Hello once again, travelers in the void. It is a bit of tea time today, even though I drink coffee, but I want to know if the person on your mind, if they are moving on, are they talking to someone else? Are they interested in anyone that you don't know about? And if so, how dare they? But let's get right into the reading. And before we do that, I would like to pull some zodiac signs to see what we're dealing with here so you know who we're talking about, or we can get the zodiac sign of someone who they may be talking to. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I pulled Capricorn, Leo, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Aries. So those are going to be the 7 signs for this reading. Definitely my collective because we have the same zodiac signs every time, pretty much. So let's get started on this reading. Okay, short answer is yeah, they're not talking to anyone. But let's get into the oracle card here. We have medieval illumination. So this is going to be kind of describing your person or the situation that is happening right now. And here it says, the ability to endure setbacks, strong and ambitious. There is a tendency to hold back or suppress their personality and talents. Often feels discouraged or depressed, fear of intimacy. After trust is gained, extremely loyal and dependable. Interested in different forms of esoteric knowledge, wise, mature, and steadfast. The sign of a teacher. So this person can be very knowledgeable. They can really only want something that feels real or that is real. And it seems like they are, well, yeah, that kind of makes sense because I kind of did catch a glimpse of the external influences earlier, where it seems like romance has not been good for this person. So seems like they're kind of just like, you know what, I'm going to figure that out later. But not right now. I'm going to focus on me. So we also have strength here, number 27. And it says here, the person who upsets you the most in life is one of your best teachers. Here we have more teacher stuff. So maybe this person is going through a lot of lessons. Maybe they are learning a lot right now. Maybe they could be teaching right now. Who knows? If that person can get inside your head, turn you around, and confuse you, you know that you still don't understand what you are doing. You need more strength. Learn by seeing that your life is a teaching. Like the red lotus healing its pain and inner solitude, gain strength from entering your wounds and learning from them. The magician remembers the trail and takes a different one, even if it's more difficult. In this way, you can create your own path and build strength from it. So yeah, seems like did not work out for them. Is kind of not in the sense moving on to another person, but I think just moving on with their life and continuing to grow as a person and seeing everything as a lesson. Yeah, very analytical mind, very logical, and also, I mean, we have a lot of pentacle, wands, swords, and only 2 cup cards. So yeah, it seems like they're putting their emotions on the back burner for now, and they are currently just focusing on what will, make them inspired, what is going to bring them more finances, what is going to keep their head clear. So let's start with the present position. We have the 3 of Wands, so they could be working on new things or starting something new. Definitely maybe to do with career or to build some money. So they're planning practically. They are looking out into seeing all the possibilities that they can do. They are growing, working with new people. They are trying new things. They are trying to build something. In the past position, why they're doing this, we have 2 Wands cards here. We have the 8 of Wands, which is moving quickly. It is also a card of communication. And then we also have the 4 of Wands, which is a card of achievement and celebration. So maybe this person is trying to move quickly to achieve something. He or she wants to achieve something really, really badly. They are putting all of their direction and energy into this one thing, and they're saying, this has to be done, it has to work, and when it is done, I'm going to celebrate this. So yeah, they're definitely building something. They are trying to achieve, conquer, gain recognition. In the future position, we have Temperance, and we also have the 8 of Wands. So it seems like despite them he or she working very hard on career, it seems like to me. They're also still healing from their wounds emotionally. And it's something that I feel like they deal with every day, with the Eight of Wands, because it's like he gets surprise attacked and then he has to like defend himself. So it's like, maybe like at the most interesting times of the day, it's just like, oh, remember that? And then they have to heal it. They have to like alchemize, and they're like, I'm going to mix these around a bit until I find a balance, and then I can continue on with my day. So that's something that they will probably be dealing with for a while. I think it's already happening. I think it's something that they deal with already. But yeah, they're healing, which is good. They're focusing on themselves. And their desired goals and their desired outcome and their mind. Just covering this up really quick. We have the Chariot and the Ten of Cups. So yeah, they're definitely following the stars. They're definitely following their intuition. They are allowing life to guide them into new places. They are allowing the divine to show them that where they're going is still bright and still worth it. They are putting full trust and faith into where they are going and where they're headed and what they're working on. And with the Ten of Cups, it seems like they want to have like this fortune after difficulty. They want to they're like, after all this bad stuff I've been through, all this heartache, or all this lack of finances, or just being stuck at where I am in life. They are just looking for that fortune after difficulty. They're looking for that happiness, that it all worked out. I didn't even have to worry about it. Everything worked out. Oh, we also have, except for the Knight of Swords, we have the Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords. So that's very interesting. And we only have one air sign, which is Aquarius. So that's very interesting. But anyway, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Swords as the crossing energy. This is what is challenging you or helping you. And so with the Nine of Pentacles is like keeping enough for yourself. It's a card of independence. It's pre-Empress energy. And it's also a card of environment, right? Like curating your environment, making sure your garden is fruitful and nurtured, and everything that's in your garden is like there to help you. And also having a clear view and vision of said garden, right? And also we have the King of Swords, which is he's a leader. He's very he's an authority. He makes decisions, many decisions, and he sees things for what they are. So it seems like for this person right now, the person that you're thinking about, they are in a period of just like clearing the clutter. Like they are just reinventing, or just like not reinventing, but getting rid of all the stuff or all the negativity, all the things that are holding them back in their environment, or anything that is like sucking them dry, or anything that is trying to be a vampire in their life, and they're just like killing it, getting rid of it. No, not this, not this, not this. Only things that are going to nurture me. Only things that are going to help me grow. And that's their current challenge right now. In the subconscious, we have the High Priestess, and we have the Three of Wands again. So the High Priestess is a card of secrets, and it's also a card of intuition, trusting your intuition, trusting your gut, veiled knowledge, and also not being really interested in romance at the time, like at this moment. Like the High Priestess is mostly just like an independent woman. She just does things on her time. She just does what she needs to do. She's not really interested in a relationship. She's just like, yeah, I'm too busy like following the stages of the moon and doing other things that are for me. So I definitely feel that from the subconscious. It seems like they are just like, yeah, I'm just doing me right now. I'm just being esoteric. In the advice, we have the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So the Page of Swords is a card of gossip. It's a card of being decisive. It's a card of learning. We have more learning, energy here. And with the Queen of Swords, which is seeing things clearly and with grace, and also, the Queen of Swords is more of like kind of like a masculine kind of energy. She embodies more of logic and air. And we have 3 court cards here of having to do with swords. So I feel like right now like for this person, it's a time period of just like not, I wouldn't say being super logical, but being super like just like clearing the mind. And whenever there's a challenge, it's like think of a solution. Like think of a solution, cut it open, disassemble it, put it back together, stitch it up, and now we have a solution. So they're currently being very observant of all the things in their life that is troubling them with the Page of Swords. And with the Queen of Swords, it's like deciding whether or not said challenge should be, or object or person or place or thing or whatever it is that they are currently observing. Do I kill it or not? Do I get rid of it or not? Am I seeing this in a clear light? Is what I'm deciding to remove from my life, is this something that I should be removing? So yeah, they are currently going through a whole bunch of just like spring cleaning up here. In the external influences, we have the Knight of Cups. This is the card I was talking about earlier. And the Nine of Swords. So yeah, I don't think when they think of relationships, they just think of maybe just doesn't work out. Hey, at least I'm not talking to someone else. Did you hurt this person? Was it because of you? Nah, I'll be all right. For the hopes and fears, we have the Strength card, and we have the Page of Cups. So yeah, there's still hope in this person's mind. They're just being strong right now. They're being strong. They're quieting down the voices of doubt within their mind. And they are focusing on only the positive things in their life right now. They're like, no, this is the only thing that is going to bring me strength right now. If I go into that direction of my life where I am overthinking, where I'm second guessing everything that I'm doing, and where I feel like my life is a failure, then yeah, I'm going to feel like one. But if I have the strength to tame the lion, to tame all the inner voices in my head, then maybe I'll be fine and I can continue on. And there's still that hope of, maybe something will come along. Maybe this person will come back. Maybe in a year or two, something will work out. But in the time being, for now, I just need to be strong. And so that's currently how they're feeling about that. And in your outcome, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. And I feel like this is a great way of just tying it up, because I really feel like these 2 cards embody what this whole reading is saying. I am just focusing on the shit I have to do. I'm holding on to what I have so far, and I want to and also this card is a card of like not really being emotionally invested. So it's like just thinking about the material world and holding on. This is kind of a sad card, honestly. Like, you're just holding on to what you have for the time being. But what makes it more positive is the Ace of Pentacles, where it's like, I want to grow. Like, I'm holding on to what I have for now, but it's only because I want to grow more. I want to have the Ace of Pentacles. I don't want to have 4 little tiny pentacles. I want to have the big one. So, and I want to have that huge garden, right? Because there's also the garden here. So it's like, yeah, like the big pentacle, the luscious garden, everything I want. That's what is my outcome. Like, that is what I'm thinking about right now. That is what your person is thinking about right now. That's how they would say. It's like, no, I'm just thinking about growing what I have so far. And yeah, that's the reading for there. Let's see. Let's draw a couple more cards, because that was pretty quick reading. And let's ask, do they still think about you? Because I feel like if I was doing a reading for someone like that and I just told them all that, they'd probably be like, well, do they think of me? find out. Coffee break. Does this person still think of you? Two cards. Page of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. So, I wouldn't say that they don't think about you, but they're just so focused on building right now. Like, honestly, like they're just like so focused on creating whatever it is, or not creating whatever it is that they want to create and building or achieving that success that they want. Like, they're just so focused on that. Like, again, we have the eight of wands with the four of wands, right? So it's like, excuse me. So it's not that they don't want to think about you. It's just more so like, all my eggs are in this basket right here. Like everything, all my attention is over here. Because I want to achieve something. Let's see, 17:05 on the clock. What else is there to ask? One last one. Give me 1 second, let me think about it. Okay. If you hurt this person, because I don't know, I mean, I'm assuming there has to be something going on, because the question I'm asking is, you know, are they talking to someone else? So I'm assuming that there was something going on before. So is there any chance to salvage this? Is there any way to make it better? Major Arcana. The Hermit. So the Hermit, I definitely think there is a path to making it better, but it's not just a simple, it's not just like a simple task, I guess. It's not going to be a hard task, but I feel like there's still a bit of healing required, or a bit of self-searching required. A little bit of isolation is still required. I think, let me see. Because like, with the Hermit card, I mean, is that for both of you, or is it just for one of you? Who has to go through the dark night of the soul? I'm just kind of grab a card here. Seven of Cups. Yeah. We got the other court card for the swords. I think it's a bit of both. I think it's both of you. Yeah, I think it's both of you. I think what it's saying here is like, yeah, figure yourself out. Figure out what you want to do. And then you can move forward. Yeah. Because I feel like if you do it now, if either one of you reach out to each other, I think it's just going to be like, oh, wasn't ready yet. So yeah, there we go. That's your reading. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was a resonating reading for you, and I hope you learned something, and I hope it also makes you relax that this person is not talking to someone else. I think it's very clear here that they are very much focusing on themselves and focusing on career, passions, and achieving some kind of big goal, and healing. So yeah, thank you very much. Till next time, Traveler in the Void.